What's going on, everyone? Today we'll be installing the 84-inch Avalanche snow plow on my 2011 Toyota Tundra. Please stay tuned for the install. We're gonna get ahead and start taking all the parts out. So when you guys receive your DK2 snowplow, the feet is the menu guide. Then you have your accessories, focus, and then the winch, and then you also receive your snowplow. Now the first step will be to put your snowplow together. So the first thing you gotta do, guys, is you gotta make sure you put in the three 17mm bolts together. Alright, next part, guys, is the scrapers broken down into three pieces. You got a piece on the right, middle, and then the left. They're all put in together with the 17mm. Now make sure you go by hand, make sure they roll tight. The next step will be to attach the two skid shoe holders using a 19mm bolt. And make sure you have also a wrench right behind it, and make sure you tighten it up all the way. Next up, you will assemble the D frame. It has 3 pins. Make sure you use no pliers to take the pins out. Alright, now we gotta assemble the A-frame. Alright, guys, for this part you actually need it's a two-man job. We had to attach the D frame to the A frame. So right here, I got my cousin Miguel doing it for me, because you guys gotta hold on to it. Alright, now we are gonna attach the main frame, which basically has a pin on each side. And you gotta make sure it's a hole. Make sure you line it up with the holes on top that connect with the main frame and the A frame. And it's gonna be a 13mm that you have to put it through, and then 13mm side. Make sure you grab a deep socket, because you will have to torque it all the way. So after that, we put the 2 springs on. It comes with it's a 19mm bolt. You strap on top, and then you put the screw in, and you bolt it in from the bottom. It's a 19mm screw. And we also put in the wheels that we put on the side. This is just for like when you're taking it off the plow, taking it off the truck. You got your wheels, which you can also lift up from the side and clamp it up to the other hole. So for when you're using it. And then after that, we put in the quick update. We put in the the stand. So for instance, when it's like when you're storing the plow, you got the stand so you can store the plow correctly without you damaging anything of the frame. So guys, last step is put the rubber piece in for the snowplow assembly. Rubber piece in, and then you got the little brackets right here, and you got a 17mm wrench. You got to go by this by hand, because you will have to. It's a tight gap, and you have to go by hand with the wrench. Now for your end pieces, You will also have to use a 17mm wrench, but I advise you to put it over the top, grab it under, and you use another 17mm wrench just to hold it, and then you would just turn. It makes it a whole lot easier. Alright, now we just gotta put the lever in so we can be able to switch positions with the pallet. And in order to tighten that up, next step will be to put the lever in. Two 50mm bolts. Now your snowplow assembly is set. We will be installing the motor part and the motor for the control and everything, all the wireless, all the electronics tomorrow because it's about to start raining. So after you have everything bolted down, the only thing left is really to connect the motor. So you're really going to connect these 13mm bolts. And now for the positive and negative terminals, it's a 10mm, I believe so. And that's all that's left to do for the snowplow. Now when you have to run the wires inside where the battery's at, you have the positive terminal here. You have a little 35A amp that you have to run just for the wireless controllers, and then you just have a negative. So this is for the wireless controller, and this one goes straight to the snowplow. This is the power for the snowplow. Now you're just gonna run this wire all the way through. It comes with the insulation, so it doesn't get split or anything. I ran it through down here. Have a little gap right here. I don't know if you see it going down. Straight down here, straight down here. Then I have it poking out right here. It's pretty nice. They give you this little protector, so just in case like it's raining and stuff like that, it doesn't mess up the wiring or anything like that. So when you're trying to line it up with the front tow hitch, just make sure you get it the right height. It got like there's a little stand. You can just pull the pin out and then just readjust the height for it. Slap the pin right back in. It should line up correctly. The good thing is also that they also give you a pin right here that you use to just connect the snowplow, the tow hitch, make sure it doesn't move out of place. But you pull this out, it has like a little holder right here, you can just put it in just for like storage use. So you just push, have everything lined in. Shove these little secure, just for safety, just in case it snaps. You want to make sure you have it the inwards way, going in first, and down. Do the same thing to the other side. Now the only thing left to do is only to connect the supporters and then connect the wire. This wire right here. But first things first is connect the supporters. You will use a 13mm bolt. You want to turn it clockwise to shorten it down, just so you can just line it up perfectly. After you have it, just turn counterclockwise to extend it. Make sure it's fully secured. Make sure it's really pressing on the front tow hitch. Make sure it's nice and tight. Then you're going to run the screw. It's a 13mm bolt with a 13mm head. Go downwards. Finger tighten it. After you have that, make sure you have a 13mm wrench with socket and then a wrench. With the top piece, a 13mm wrench on top. My bad. Socket. Then you hold it with the 13mm on the bottom just to hold it. Alright, once you have everything secured, you see the supporters right here. You got one, you got two, Then you have the pin down there for the front tow hitch. So once you have everything securely bolted, now you want to connect the power to the motor. Alright, try to do it with one hand. Once you have everything connected, the wireless controller they give you is it's pretty common sense. It's in and out. In to let the plow up, out to let the snow plow down. So just turn on. Make sure you press the green button. Once it's on, you go in. Alright. Now to let it out, just press out. Now if you want to angle it, has a little rod right here. You pull it back, and then once it's back, you grab the D-frame and just slightly tilt it. Then you snap it right back into place. Then you have it tilted just to the side. Now it's the same thing for the other way. You want to tilt it the other way. Just pull the D-frame. And there you go. And you can tilt. Before you take your snowplow on the road, make sure you take out the stand. That's right here. Just want to make sure you get it right. This one. This thing out. Then we just put the pin in. Just put it on the lowest settings. Nothing's gonna happen to it. That's it. And then you want to make sure you take off the wheels as well. It's pretty simple with the pin. Take out the pin. Just rotate it. You have it out, put the pin in, then you're good to go. Just make sure you do it on both sides. You do see a couple of surface rust because I did use it. It's a pretty good snowplow. I highly recommend it for if you're doing residential, small commercial, small businesses. Highly recommend it. It's overall good snowplow. Gets the job done. Alright, thank you everyone for watching. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Make sure to like and subscribe. Hopefully you find this video helpful. And stay tuned for more truck builds and my BRZ builds. Till next time, see you later.